Alright, fellow YouTubers, so what I'm working with today is a F-body fog lamp. So as you know, the original fog lamp to this is very dim and not bright at all. So I am actually retrofitting an LED pod onto the bracket for the fog lamp, and I'll show you exactly what I'm saying. This was the original way the fog lamp looked. This is the fish eye, whatever you want to call it, fog lamp that they usually have for it, and it's usually dim. I've even tried using LED bulbs and it's just not that bright. Plus it's a weird sized LED or weird sized bulb that goes in there. I think it's like an H1 or H2 bulb. I can't remember exactly what, but it's not a popular bulb, and it's hard trying to find a good bulb that works for this. And the ones that I found, they're still not bright. I think it's the lens to this. It's just the way the shape and the way the light span it doesn't look bright at all. It's very dim, and they just don't work that well. So I've already retrofitted one. This is one that I'm currently working on. I ordered these off eBay. I'm pretty sure you can probably get them off Amazon as well. They were only like 12 bucks for a pair. They're LED and they're a hell of a lot brighter. So I'll keep you guys in tune and showing you what I'm doing. So right now I'm in the works of cutting the bracket open. This is how the bracket looks originally, the way it looks right now. Right where you see that line at the top of this square, that's where the adjuster screw usually sits for the original lamp. Right there at the corner of that box, it's on both sides. This is the right side, the left side is just the opposite. Right at the top of that corner, you want to cut straight across to the end of this hump. Where this hump comes down, you can cut a little bit excess so that the LED pod will have some room to angle it up and down, because this part will sit right in there, and if you don't cut that extra space out, it'll be hard to adjust, or you won't be able to really adjust it. So you want to cut that line from there all the way over and leave just about maybe about a quarter of an inch right there close to the side of the bracket, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done cutting it up. This is what it turned out to look like once you cut that section out that I was telling you about. And you see how close I got to that edge? It's like right there. You leave just a little bit. You cut a little bit closer to the edge of that. And this is how it'll look when you put the bracket on with the LED pod. And this is the bracket that goes there just like that. And then this goes on like that. Boom. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. All right, so this is what it looks like when you're done putting it together. For this, because of the bracket, I had to use a longer screw to bolt the bracket that holds the fog lamp bracket to the car. This is like the arm that connects to the frame, and then this actually bolts to another bracket that's on the car. But I needed to use a longer bolt to go through. This was the original screw right here. It's too short to go through the bracket, through the base for the LED pod, and catch the back side of where the mounting hardware that actually the screws through. So you need a longer screw to go through there. This came with all the hardware and stuff for the light itself. The hardware that it came with though was too big, and it wouldn't screw through this piece right here because it was too big. The bolt itself is bigger than than what's originally on this bracket. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and it's nice and straight. You got to make sure the bracket is level, straight across, and not crooked, or the lamp would be kind of lopsided to one side, so you got to make sure it's straight across. And yeah, this is what it looks like once you cut it up. You see where I cut it. I showed you that before, but this is how it sits. And now you have more wiggle room to adjust the lamp. It can go further back now. It's a little bit of force. The screw's a little tight, but gives you a little bit more adjustability of like how high you want the lamp to shine its light. So you can aim up or you can aim down. That gives you more room, because if you don't do that, that hump right there where the original fog lamp sits, it'll prevent it from being able to aim up some, it'll prevent it from being able to aim down, because that piece on the bracket will keep it from being able to look down on it. So it'll be looking too high, so there'll be like high beams in a way instead of fog lamps or low beams like they're supposed to be. That gives you more room, so you can aim it lower and give you a better fog lamp and use it for what it's actually supposed to be used for. So this is what it looks like once you're done cutting it up and putting it together. I also spliced some connectors on it. I got to splice the other connectors on the car, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like once I bolt it in and then connect everything together. All right, fellow YouTubers, so this is what it looks like with it all bolted in there. I got the connectors on there, as you can see, both sides. That's that one right there, connected to this one right here on this side. Everything's bolted up, as you see. Like I was telling you, that bracket goes to the frame and bolts there, and then there's the one screw that bolts to the bracket that comes down from the headlight assembly, and that's pretty much it. It's 2 bolts that holds the whole bracket onto the fog lamp. And this is what it looks like. It looks factory. Looks pretty good, honestly, if you ask me. I've already adjusted them and everything. They look good to me, honestly. It's not off too bad or anything like that. Both really close to the inner side of the bumper. And let me show you what it looks like with the fog lamps on. The switch. And this is what it looks like with the lamps on. A lot brighter than what the original lights were. A lot more brighter. Like I said, I already got them adjusted. They look even as far as I can see. Maybe that one can come up some more, or this one can come down, but that's just about as good as I'm gonna get it right now. Yeah, those things are freaking bright. And I'm a little distant. I'll say maybe about a car length away from it right now. And the light shines all the way down here. It's hard kind of tell, but you can see the light. Actually, you can see my shadow on my garage door. Those lights are pretty bright. They actually shine all the way down from down there where my driveway is, from the side of my house, all the way up to the front side of my garage. It's hard kind of tell because my security light is on right now, but I'm pretty sure you can get the gist of what they look like. They're actually pretty bright, and I like them a lot more better than what the stock ones were. I'm gonna turn on the headlights now, and that's what it looks like with the headlights on. I have LED lights in the headlights as well, and I have the fog lamps. Woo, that's pretty bright. And by the way, I'll leave a description, some information, the link to the fog lamps that I had got off eBay for those. They're 1-inch LED pods. They call them work lamps, work lights. I mean, they're 1-inch LED pods. That's how I look at them. But I'll put the link in the description so that you guys know what exactly what brand and which exactly LED pods I actually went with. So yeah.